Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is May 10th, 2025. And how are y'all? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And make sure that you give a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Check out hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love. Make sure that you follow me on all the different socials and check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations at www.cdsthebook.com. So, yes, we have another week down in the books, and woohoo or something. So, today I have to go do grocery shopping, and it has already turned into a fucking hassle and a nightmare and every other word that I cannot seem to conjure right this moment because, well, you know me, I wake up, I come, I sit down, and I do these videos so that it's fresh right off of my mind and the first thoughts of the day. So when I go grocery shopping with a friend of mine, we have a set routine that we do. And today, because my sister is taking me, that routine is getting disrupted, like big time, and wants to do everything backwards. So I like to do the furthest shopping out first. Go all the way out to the furthest place, do the shopping, come backwards. And that does not seem to be the case for today. We are going to do the first place first, or like the closest place first, and then work forward. And it makes no sense to me in my brain, and that's not how I have things budgeted. Like, I do my main shopping first, and then I do all my subsequential shopping afterwards based on how much money I do or do not have left over. So one of the places that I go grocery shopping is a grocery store called Winco, and that's where I do the bulk of my shopping. And then I will go from there to this little Asian market, get some of the things that I need and want from that place, and then between those two trips, that will let me know how much money I have to then go to Walmart and pick up the rest of the things that I need. So today we are stopping at Walmart first, and this is going to throw me off because there's a set number of things that I pick up at Walmart, like I said, based on what money I have. One of the things that I need to pick up regardless is I'm going to have to get some drink mix. I drink they're like sugar-free Kool-Aid in grape flavor. So I have to get 4 or 5 boxes of that and then try not to do any other shopping at Walmart because I won't know how much money I will have left for everything else. And I know that to me it's complicated as hell, and I hate doing it this way, but because I'm not driving and my sister has to have things her way, this is how it has to happen. She's also doing grocery shopping, and she doesn't want her groceries to sit out in the car any longer than they have to. And it's like, well, things are still going to get set in the car regardless if it's your groceries or my groceries, because we have a bunch of places that we need to and want to go to. So Now, when I do it with my friend, we don't care. We do our shopping, we do whatever because she's like me. Like, let's get our grocery shopping done, then we know how much money we have left over, then we can move on from there. But whatever. So, anyways, I know that today is just going to be a huge stress ball, and I'm hoping that things go fairly easy, fairly quickly, and it's just further reason why I need to figure out how to get my goddamn car fixed. So, moving along from that, I have been really taking more of a shallow dive into the dissociative identity disorder stuff and trying to figure things out from there. I found a really amazing Reddit group, and people there have been able to answer some of my questions who live with, did, and have had it longer. I mean, from what I understand, I've had it my entire life. It's just been recently that I have been able to acknowledge that it's more than just the imaginary friend scenario. But yeah, so it's been interesting to see how other people live, the vocabulary used, the experiences that they've had, how their alters have allowed that, like what their alters have allowed them to do and not to do, and been very, very, very interesting and kind of insightful. My Monday therapist, we are starting to work on ADHD stuff more. And this last Monday, I was not able to focus at all. And I think it was pissing her off, but at the same time, like showing her, what I've been talking about. And, she would ask me a question, and I would start talking to her, and then just, whew, and a whole nother stuff. And then I swoosh. And then she'd be like, okay, Michael, so let's bring it back around. And I'm like, but this is a really cool purple book that you need to see. And that's the first time that's actually happened during a therapy session. So maybe it will help her to see how and what I've been talking about, like how things actually are for me at times, and how all of this crap up here works. Also, I have been watching a tremendous amount of anime. A lot of it is like BL type anime, and funny, romantic, magical stuff like that. I'm just like going through the different genres on Crunchyroll and finding shows that look halfway appealing and interesting to me, and watching it and just like, oh, okay, here we are. So that's been kind of cool. Last night I finished one called Vampire Dormitory, and I really liked that, and I would have liked to have seen it develop more than what it has. Hopefully that there is a like third or fourth season for that one coming out, but I doubt it. And then I started another one last night called Cherry Magic 30 Years of Virginity Can Turn You into a Wizard. And that is a very funny and unique, very funny and very unique in the fact that this guy who is still a virgin and turns 30 gains the magical power to hear people's thoughts. And he starts using this to like listen to the thoughts of everyone around him. And his boss, or like higher up, is infatuated with him, and he uses his powers and abilities to listen to the boss's thoughts, and because of it they start developing a relationship. And I think I only have like 4 or 5 episodes of that left, so I'm kind of sad that it's going to be going away so quickly. And then I watched the Misfit of the Demon Academy. That was pretty fun, especially the opening, the first episode where uh, this one kid, he's like, "Yeah, I'm the strongest, I'm the best, I'm blah, 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 I'm gonna kick your ass," and the guy's like, "No, you're not," and snaps his finger and completely obliterates him, and then brings him back to life. He's all, "What did you do? You just killed me?" He's all, "Yeah, I thought you were gonna kick my ass, so I took that as a threat, and I had to do XYZ or whatever." And he's like, "So concede." And he's like, "I'm not," and brings him back. "What are you? So he ends up killing this guy like 12 times. And on the 13th time, he's like, okay. Don't kill me anymore. That's really freaking horrible. And I don't like what I saw in the afterlife." So, I really appreciated that one. It gets a little convoluted here and there, but for the most part, really enjoyed it. So, um, yeah, my anime tastes are all over the place. I prefer magic, demons, and stuff like that. Solo Leveling was the very first one that I watched that was Dungeon Raid. But still, again, magic abilities and so on and so forth. But I've never really gotten into the gameplay where they're talking about S rank and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, I've seen S rank and C rank and all this other stuff in video games before, but I just never understood what it was. So I looked it up. I was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Like, so anyways, yeah, just having a good time with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. I know that I need to start getting ready because I'm going to get that phone call any moment here, or a text message saying, "Oh, we're leaving our house." And I still need to put together all my bags, play Santa Claus, and double and triple check my list of things that I need and want, and look at my monetary finances to see if I have the money to pick up a few extra items that I want and a few household items that I need. So, going to be interesting. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. And if you haven't done so already, hit like and subscribe. Shoot me an email at hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want me to cover or talk about. Yeah, get a hold of me and I will do my best to do so. Until next time, I will talk to y'all later. don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population, and remember you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. Bye, guys.